Hi folks, Rob here from SmokingPit.com. In this video we'll be cooking chicken fettuccine marsala. I'm going to start by trimming 3.5 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken breast. You're going to want to go ahead and rinse these and wash them. I've already done that, so we're just going to get them trimmed up, put them in a large bowl here. And then add about 2 tablespoons extra virgin olive oil, and we'll get these good and coated. I'll sit here and coat them with my hand, mix them around, add a little bit more. Now I'm going to chop 1 tablespoon of rosemary. And now I'm going to chop 1 tablespoon of thyme. And next, 3 tablespoons parsley. Now that we have all the greens chopped, I'm going to go ahead and slice up some sweet onion here, and I'm going to finely chop this. It's going to be more minced onion than anything. Now that we have our onion minced, it's time to go ahead and season the chicken breast. So we'll lay them out here on a smoking rack, and then I'm going to hit them with a little bit of garlic powder, coarse ground black pepper, sea salt, and next comes the finely chopped rosemary. You're going to do all this to taste, so just put a little bit on. Once they're all seasoned, go ahead and give them all a flip and do the same thing on the opposite side. Well, we got them all seasoned and they are looking good. Check that out. Today we are cooking on the Yoder YS640. I'll go ahead and turn it on here, get it started. We'll be setting the temp to 240 degrees. This is a sweet cooker. It's built by Yoder Smokers out of Yoder, Kansas. I'm going to be augmenting the smoke a little bit. This will add a little bit more smoke. We'll be using the Amaze-N-Tube-Smoker by Amazing Products. Now during this cook we'll be burning Bear Mountain Forest Products Southern Pecan pellets. These are barbecue pellets and they're amazing. We'll be burning these in the Yoder and in the Amaze-N-Tube-Smoker. Now that our cooker is heated to 240 degrees, we'll go ahead and place the chicken inside, close the lid. And this chicken's going to take 2.5 to 3 hours to cook. We're going to cook it to an internal temp of 168. The minimum is 165 degrees Fahrenheit. I like to take mine up to 168. When the chicken reaches about 165 degrees Fahrenheit internal temp, we'll start making the marsala sauce. So we're going to start with a stick of butter, get that melted, and add 1 pound of baby Bella crimini mushrooms. Allow the mushrooms to cook down for about 3 to 4 minutes, stirring occasionally, and then add in the 1/3 cup of sweet onions. Cook the onions down until they become a bit translucent. Now I've added 1 3/4 cups beef broth and 16 ounces of Marsala wine. as well as 1 tablespoon of thyme. Unfortunately, I can't show you this because I had a camera malfunction, but let's move on. Now about this time the chicken should be done, so if it is done by now, reaches temp, go ahead and pull it out and cover it with foil and let it sit. Next, we want to get a pot of water boiling. Add 2 teaspoons of oil and a couple pinches of salt. This will be for the noodles. And it's about time to stir that Marsala sauce, so let's give it a good stir and then we'll get back to the noodles. As soon as the water comes to a boil, add a box of fettuccine noodles. And we're going to boil these noodles for about 10 to 11 minutes. For the next 10 minutes, continue to stir the Marsala sauce as well as the noodles. Once the Marsala sauce is cooked down about a third or so, I'm going to go ahead and mix 3 teaspoons of cornstarch with a little warm water. Make sure there's no lumps. Dump that in and give it a good stir. And we're going to look at consistency. If it still isn't thick enough, then we're going to go ahead, and in this case I will add 2 more teaspoons of cornstarch by mixing a little water with it first, stirring it, making sure I don't have any lumps. Then we'll mix this in and stir it thoroughly. This will thicken the Marsala sauce up to the perfect thickness. Now that the sauce is thickened, go ahead and reduce the heat to low, and we'll get back onto the noodles. Our noodles are cooked now, so we'll go ahead and dump them out into a colander, drain them, and then we'll add them back to the pan. Next, I'm going to add a couple tablespoons of butter, broken up into little pieces, and then we're going to go ahead and add 1 tablespoon of the chopped parsley, and we're going to stir all this into the noodles, and it's going to give it a nice flavor and make it look nice too as well. Now while I'm doing this, the burner is turned off, so we're just letting these noodles rest while we stir. Okay, back to the Marsala sauce, and it is done. Now we're going to go ahead and add the 2 tablespoons of chopped parsley. Get that in there, and we'll stir it in, and this is going to give it a nice color. Look at that, and man, it smells good. We're done with this. Let's get this stuff plated up. We're going to start by slicing our smoked chicken, and I'm cutting across the breasts. Once I have this sliced up, I'll go ahead and plate up the fettuccine noodles, and we'll add this on top of the fettuccine noodles. It's looking good, isn't it? And then we'll spoon on at least a couple spoonfuls, maybe 3 of the Marsala sauce with the mushrooms. Oh man, this is smelling great. Look at that. Got just the right thickness for the sauce. Not too runny. I'm going to go ahead and garnish this also with rosemary. There you have it. Chicken fettuccine marsala. Look at that. Man, it looks good. This is Rob from SmokingPit.com. Thanks for viewing. Please visit my Facebook page and click like. Also, visit me on YouTube and click subscribe.